Before we start, I want to welcome. I want to especially welcome Terry from US. She's sister of our sister, Patrice. Let's all stand. 大家请站起来。Blue skies and rainbows. We hope that after the rain, we will see blue skies and rainbows. Amen. Blue skies and rainbows and sunbeams from heaven are all I can see. When my Lord is living in me, I know that Jesus is well, and I'm alive today.
Okay, brothers and sisters and friends, let's bow our heads and pray. Dear Heavenly Father God, thank you so much for this afternoon. Father, we can gather here to worship you. Father, we are very grateful, God, that you call us children. And Father, we are grateful that you bless us with a family. Father, we know that because of all your blessing, we understand what is the purpose of our life. And Father, we also are very grateful that Father, we can through your words that we read every single day, that we know that your words give us a lot of wisdoms and at the same time guidance to help us to change our life. Father, I pray that God today you be with the church as we will continue to worship you. Help us to worship you sincerely from our hearts. Help us, God, as later on as Technic is going to preach, I pray you be him and I give him wisdom and preach with faith and conviction, so that every one of us who listens to the message, we will be convicted, we will go away and make changes to change our life. I pray that God, you be with the rest of us who is in need, especially those who are sick. Heard Michelle was sick. I pray that God, you be with her and help her to recover. Be with the rest of us who has family who is in need and sick or ill. I pray, God, that you heal them. But I pray that you can be with us as we continue to worship you. We pray all this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Let's prepare our heart for the communion sharing later. 让我们预备我们的心为待会这个正餐的分享。Unto thee, O Lord, unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul, unto thee, O Lord, unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul,
the sins of my youth.
The sins of my youth. Remember now.
The sins of my youth.
The sins of my youth.
Oh my God,
Oh my God.
I trust in Thee.
I trust in Thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let all my enemies triumph over me.
Teach me Thy path,
Teach me Thy path.
Thy ways, O Lord.
Thy ways, O Lord. Teach me Thy path.
Thy ways, O Lord.
Thy ways, O Lord.
Oh my God,
Oh my
I
God.
trust in Thee.
I trust in Thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let all my enemies triumph over me.
Let me not be ashamed.
Let all my enemies triumph over me.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to partake communion. We have the verse.
弟兄姐妹们，现在是我们领受圣餐的时候。
Okay, today communion verses will be taken from Book of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 1 to 5. I will read that.
圣餐经节是取自于马太福音第27章第1到第5节。
Judas hangs himself early in the morning. All the chief priests and the elders of the people came to the decision to put Jesus to death. They bound him, led him away, and handed him over to Pilate, the governor. When Judas, who had betrayed him, saw that Jesus was condemned, he was seized with remorse and returned the 30 silver coins to the chief priests and the elders. I have sinned, he said, for I have betrayed innocent blood. What is that to us? They replied. Tax your responsibility. So Judas threw the money into the temple and left. Then he went away and hanged himself. Now it is a time for us to partake communion, to remember Jesus. Each week when we try to remember what Jesus has done, we will always be reminded of His pain, His suffering, His sacrifice for our sin, and how He paid a great price for our sins.
然后每个星期，每当来到这个时刻，我们领受圣餐的时候，是吧？我们所记得的都是耶稣的痛，耶稣的挣扎，他为我们所付出而牺牲的。
But when we fully understand that we do not deserve the sacrifice, His love or grace for our life, we will all have the reason to partake the communion with joy and gratitude.
可是当我们都体会到、了解到，就是我们完全不配得他的那个恩慈、他的爱、他的牺牲的时候，是吗？然后我们就应该以这喜悦的那个心情来领受这个圣餐。
But here is an account. Right after Jesus was betrayed, Bible recorded that when saw Jesus was condemned, he was so guilty.
然后圣经里面记载到，就是犹大当他出卖了耶稣过后，是吗？他心里感受到非常的内疚，非常的有罪恶感。
The Bible also said that he threw the silver coins back to the temple.
然后圣经里面提到，就是说他把那一些钱币是吧， 丢回去那个神殿里面。
Try to imagine that if you were Judas,
然后你想象一下，如果你是犹大的话，
full of guilt of being the mad person who betrayed Jesus.
然后非常内疚，充满了罪恶感，然后你是背叛耶稣的主犯。
And every toss of the coins, the heart must be filled with so much pain. Throw it back.
然后他每丢一颗钱币的时候，是吧？内心里面是充满着痛苦的。
I believe in Jesus' mind, he remembered those times that how Jesus trusted him.
我相信那一个时候是吧？犹大脑海里面想起的就是耶稣想当初是多么的信任他。
How Jesus again and again trusted him even over the money.
然后耶稣就是一而再再而三的是吧？把他们的钱财是吧？付托给犹大。
And hope that he repent. Hope that he will repent somehow.
然后希望他有一天是吧会悔改。
But at this point of time, Judas can't control his guilt.
然后这个时候犹大再也没有办法控制他的那个罪恶感。
This led him to kill himself.
然后最后就导致他是吧去自杀。
And dying with so much regrets.
然后是含恨而终。
I believe those times when before Jesus was resurrected, the disciples were also struggling and probably share the same guilt feeling that they are condemning themselves to.
然后我也相信，就是当耶稣复活的时候，其他的门徒们是吧，也是充满着那个罪恶感，充满着自责。
They remember how they betrayed Jesus, how they are not they condemning themselves by being not loyal or not faithful to Jesus.
然后他们的罪恶感还有自责感，主要是出于他们并没有对耶稣忠心，并没有就是追随耶稣到最后。
How they run away with so much discouragement.
然后他们是充满着就是失望跟失意而逃走的、逃避的。
How they condemn themselves and keep them telling themselves why they can't do what Jesus has taught them.
然后他们会不禁的就是自己自责，为什么他们没有办法坚持下去做出耶稣教导他们做的事情。
And condemning themselves why they can't just have a little bit more faith.
甚至是就是自责他们为什么不能够再有多一点点的信心呢？
When I look at this account, I check my heart lately.
然后当我看到这个故事的时候，我也审查我自己的心。
Isn't that was how I was feeling most of the time?
这是不是我这一段日子来时常感受到的心情呢？
You know, and that actually is a lot of time I felt that way.
然后很多时候我的心里是有这种感受的。
Even when Techning has preached so many lessons about Jesus care for our relationship, not the right thing that we do.
然后虽然 Take 一直在那边传到，就说神是多么在乎我们的关系和我们的关系，而不是我们所做的一切。
Just this week alone, you know, when I saw myself how I did my quiet time last minute, just or maybe just quickly spend some short time reading my Bible. My guilt made me feel that why can't I just treat Jesus with priority?
就拿这个星期来说，这个星期就是我很匆忙的做一些最后1分钟的那个灵修，又或者是只是很短暂的做一些灵修，然后我的自责感问我自己说，为什么 我不能够把耶稣什么放在最重要的位置呢？
Or maybe perhaps I fail to be kind, when I'm too busy with my work.
又或者是我不能够就是说变得仁慈，特别是当我忙的时候。
Or when I'm unfriendly to my wife, when I have a tiring day.
又或者是我一天疲劳的工作过后，我没有办法对我的太太很友善的说话。
Or even how I did not make much effort to talk to my children and miss a chance of building a bonding relationship.
又或者是我没有就是付出心思还是付出努力是吧？与我的孩子花时间忽略了就是和他们建立这些亲子关系。
Or even how when I'm struggling in my pride and I did not express my needs properly to those who is willing to help.
又或者是我为我的骄傲之父挣扎，然后我并没有好好的把我的需要谦卑的表达出来，特别是那一些可以帮助到我的人。
Brothers, sisters, and friends, so much guilt, condemning myself.
弟兄姐妹们，这些罪恶感不断的在这边责骂着我。
Instead of I should remember that Jesus loved me.
可是呢，我却没有想到，就是说，其实耶稣爱我。
I went to the other end.
然后我去到另外一个极端。
The truth is, there are too much good things that God expects, and it would not be possible for us to completely do all of it.
然后事实是就是耶稣神对我们好的期待有太多，然后我们没有办法就是一一的完成他的那一个期盼。
When it comes to remember Jesus, it is not the guilt it should not be the guilt that control us or give us strength to continue to do what is right.
当我们纪念耶稣的时候我们不应该拿这个罪恶感来驱使我们记得去做对的事情。
Instead, it is actually the grace, the love, the relationship from Jesus that we do not deserve, and that's is something that inspires us to change.
反而应该是耶稣的恩典，他的爱还有他的牺牲应该激励我们去改变。
Now, brothers and sisters, when we partake the communion to remember Jesus today, let us all decide in our hearts to be grateful and free from our guilt forever.
弟兄姐妹们，在今天我们在领受这个圣餐的时候让我们不要再被我们的这一个罪恶感绑锁着，反而应该带着感恩的心去领受这个圣餐。
Let's remember Jesus with great gratitude, with joy.
让我们以感恩还有以喜悦纪念我们的耶稣。
Let's pray for the bread and wine.
天上的神，感谢神，你这个时刻让我们领受的圣餐。感谢神，你就是当我们还是个罪人的时候，你已经愿意原谅我们了。然后你知道我们的软弱，你知道我们的缺点，你知道我们没有办法坚持，你知道我们的信心软弱，你也知道就是说我们会随风飘摆，立场不定这样。可是你还是从一而终的愿意为我们的罪被钉死在十字架上，然后你这一份愿意，并不是要让我们带着这个罪恶感欠一辈子的这样继续活下去，而反而是让我们看到就是神你对我们的爱，你对我们的恩慈，你对我们的牺牲是完完全全付出于不求回报的那个宽容的。所以感谢神，你就是当我们今天在领用这一个圣餐的时候，的确你所经历的一切，你所承受的痛苦，你 所付出的生命是吗？是惨痛的，可是你不想让我们带着这个惨痛、愧疚、自责的那个心继续活下去，反而你希望呢是给我们一个更新、一个洗心革面的一个机会，让我们能够重拾信心，让我们能够重拾神的爱，是吗？继续活下去。感谢你舍下你的身体，感谢你舍下你的宝血。以下我们在领受这个圣餐的时候，饼代表着你的身体，血代表你的酒，帮助我们，也洗脱我们一切的自责感，一切的愧疚感，而重新的以喜悦感恩来充满着我们的心灵。以上祷告奉耶稣的话，阿门。
将我的名字刻在你的手上，我的面容也长在你心上。日夜看顾，时刻安慰我，对我的爱无处不在。你将我的名字捧在你的心房。我的意念无法向你隐藏，我随我心，天天保护我，对我的爱永不更改。你普天造地，你搅动洋海，有什么事是你不能完成？涉过深水，你与我同在。我行在火中的不怕遭害。你白手星辰，你安置山脉，有什么事能拦住你意念？言语不能抒尽，口舌难以表达。这是你对我的爱，你将我的名字刻在你的手上，我的面容也藏在你心上。日夜看顾，时刻安慰我，对我的爱不在，你将我的名字用在你的心房，我的意念无法向你隐藏。我虽破心，天天保护我，对我的爱永不更改。你普天造地，你搅动洋海，有什么事是你不能完成？我涉过深水，你与我同在。我行在火中，必不怕遭害。你白色星辰，你安置山脉，有什么事能满足你的愿？言语不能抒尽，口舌难以表达。
Now it's time for us to pass the poor contribution back. The fund collected will contribute into the Hope Worldwide's fund to help the needy in Johor Bahru. 接下来我们将传这个爱心奉献袋。这收到的款项呢，将会用在帮助新山有需要的人士。
他不对我微微笑，真正为我徐徐吹手，逍遥自在白云飘，鸟语花香，绿草如茵，青春时光多美好，尽情欢唱，尽情欢笑，烦恼全都不见了。在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。世上没有任何事物能隔绝神的爱。在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。我要赞美，我要歌颂，造物主的奇妙爱。清晨照耀，天空照耀，仿佛对我微微笑。阵阵微风徐徐吹送，逍遥自在白云飘。鸟语花香，绿草如茵，青春时光多美好。尽情欢唱，尽情欢笑，烦恼全都不见了。在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。世上没有任何事物能隔绝神的爱。在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。我要赞美，我要歌颂，造物主的奇妙爱。
在基督里，
在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。世上没有任何事物能隔绝神的爱。在基督里享受主爱，自由奔放的开怀。我要赞美，我要歌颂，造物主的奇妙爱。我要赞美，我要歌颂，造物主的奇妙爱。
Amen. Thank you for your generosity. 感谢你的慷慨解囊。Let's all stand. 那我们站起来。我感到群山震动，
听见大海在怒吼，光明都 水江河。